1:41 remaining in the first quarter here at George Jones Gymnasium in Pottsville. This is the semifinals of the 2015 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament, with the Ozark Lady Hillbillies up on the Huntsville Lady Eagles 13-5. Here's Emily Phillips up and now Sierra Creek free throw line extended right side. Up on the point now, three-pointer Shelby McCartney, ring it up. McCartney's second three of the ball game. She has 6 points total. Ozark leads Huntsville 13-8. 1:23 remains here in the first quarter. Hannah Ladd with possession. Ladd still with it, right side of the floor now. Lexi McClellan. McClellan was one that hit the game winner for Ozark back in November up at Berry Gymnasium in Huntsville. Ball goes inside to Olivia Melton. Melton to the 10. No good. Ball's tipped out of bounds. It's off the Lady Eagles. Last will be Ozark basketball. 1:04 remains here in the first quarter. Brooklyn Rio inbounded for the Hillbillies left side. Three in play now goes to Hannah Ladd. Ladd looking to drive. Ladd in all the way, scores it. Hannah Ladd's first basket of the game. She has 2 points. Ozark leads Huntsville 15-8. 51 seconds remains first quarter. Emily Phillips head now to Delaney Tipton, right free throw line extended. Back up top it goes to Phillips. Left side of the floor now Sierra Creek. Creek inside to Delaney Tipton. Shot no good. Rebound pulled by Ladd for the Hillbillies. Here's Kylie Ladd with it. Kylie will drive it all the way. Gets the end. What again? That'll be Delaney Tipton's first personal foul for Huntsville. 3 team fouls now against the Eagles. And Kylie Ladd a chance at an old-fashioned three for Ozark. Shot up, good by Ladd. Kylie Ladd with 2 old-fashioned threes now. She's into double figures now with 12. Ozark leads Huntsville 18-8. 25 seconds remains first quarter. Ball is thrown away out of bounds. It will be Ozark basketball. 23 seconds remaining here first quarter. Ball inbounded to Kylie Ladd. Watch that young lady drive. She already has 12 points on the game. Most of them on drives to the 10. Ball's crossed over now to Hannah Ladd for Ozark. 10 seconds remaining here in the first. Ladd still with it. All the way to the 10, scores it. Hannah Ladd has 4 points on the game now. 28 lead. Emily Phillips will shoot from half court and not get it. That's in the first quarter from George Gymnasium in Pottsville. This is semifinals of the 2015 4A North Regional. Ozark Lady Hillbillies up on the Huntsville Lady Eagles 20-8. Back with the second quarter play in just a second. This is Lady Eagle basketball on Madison County Cable. Scott Thomas back with Charles Cook and Coger on Madison County Cable, about ready to start the second quarter of play from George Jones Gymnasium in Pottsville. This is the semifinals of the 2015 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament. It's the Ozark Lady Hillbillies in command, 20-8 over the Huntsville Lady Eagles. And it's Hillbilly ball starting the second quarter. Kylie Ladd has it. Crosses it over the left side of the floor. Lexi McClellan, right over to Katie Schaefer. Right sideline Ladd. Back now to McClellan. Ball comes back out to Ladd for a 3 shot. No good. Rebound pulled by Delaney Tipton for Huntsville. And here comes Emily Phillips up for Shelby McCartney. McCartney's going to get right side Miranda Campbell. Elbow to Delaney Tipton. Down low to Sierra Creek. Tipped away. Good defensive play that time by Hannah Ladd. It will remain Huntsville basketball. Miranda Campbell will inbound right baseline for the Lady Eagles. Campbell in play Sierra Creek, right back to Campbell in the corner. Back up top to Shelby McCartney between the circles. Now Emily Phillips. Left free throw line extended Miranda Campbell. Campbell on to Delaney Tipton to Shelby McCartney. McCartney still with possession. On to Phillips now. Emily Phillips. Left free throw line extended Campbell. Campbell still with it, taken away by Katie Schaefer for Ozark. And here's Lexi McClellan. Left wing. Now Hannah Ladd. Ball's reversed now. Kylie Ladd wants to drive again. Ladd on to Hannah Ladd. Rose for a 3 and hits it. Hannah Ladd's first 3 of the ball game. She has 7 points total. Ozark leads Huntsville 23-8. There's 6:39 remaining first half of play. Ball comes to Shelby McCartney. Right free throw line extended on to Sierra Creek. Try to get into the lane. Tipped away and tipped away by Kylie Ladd. And here comes Lexi McClellan back for Ozark. And Olivia Melton is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. That'll be Miranda Campbell's second personal foul for Huntsville. Now 14 fouls against the Lady Eagles. And Olivia Melton at the line. 2 free throw attempts for Ozark. Melton's first shot on the way. Back on and out. No good. That's her first free throw. Missing the 9. She's now 2 out of 3. Here comes Chandler Sohn and Cheyenne walking stick into the game now for Huntsville. Second free throw attempt for Melton on the way. Got that one. Olivia Melton now 3 out of 4 from the free throw line for all 3 of her points. Here comes Sylvia Heffington back in the game now for Ozark, replacing Melton. 6:26 is what remains here in the first half of play in Huntsville in the regional semifinals. 24-8 lead for Ozark over Huntsville. Chandler Sohn with possession up on the point to Shelby McCartney. Right side of the floor now in the fifth. Trying to get in a walking stick. Tipped away and taken away by Kylie Ladd for Ozark. Ladd, left corner. 3 shot up. Lexi McClellan, no good. Ball tipped around, played back by Hannah Ladd for Ozark. Back up top and goes to Kylie Ladd. Ladd looks to the right, pulls up, shoots from 12 and gets it. Kylie Ladd has 14 points on the game now. Ozark leads Huntsville 26-8. 5:48 remains here in the first half. Chandler Sohn up on the point to Shelby McCartney. Right side of the floor, Chandler Sohn. Mid post to Cheyenne Wilkinson. Ball tipped away. Out of bounds. Off the Hillbillies. Last will remain Huntsville basketball right baseline. Ball be triggered in by Chandler Sohn for the Eagles. Sohn looking at the ball play into Cheyenne walking stick. Back now to Sohn, right wing. Skipping it left side now Shelby McCartney. Right back to Sohn. Right against the walking stick. Taking away Kylie Ladd for the Hillbillies. Ladd looking to drive. Ladd tipped away. It's out of bounds off of Phillips. Last will remain Ozark basketball. Here comes Olivia Melton back in the game now for the Hillbillies, replacing Celia Heffington. Ball being done by Katie Schaefer, right baseline for Ozark. Schaefer in play Kylie Ladd. Ladd was fouled by Emily Phillips. That'll be Phillips' second personal foul for Huntsville. 5 team fouls now against the Lady Eagles. Katie Schaefer will inbound it now for Ozark left baseline. In play Olivia Melton. Melton to the 10, foul from behind by Shelby McCartney. That'll be McCartney's first personal foul for Huntsville. 16 fouls now against the Lady Eagles. And that sends Olivia Melton to the line with 2 free throw attempts for Ozark. Melton's first shot on the way, good. Melton's second free throw attempt on the way, got them both. Olivia Melton now 5 out of 6 from the free throw line for all 5 of her points. Ozark leads Huntsville 28-8. There's 5:20 remaining in the first half here in the regional semifinals in Pottsville. Shelby McCartney skipping it left side to Emily Phillips. Back on the point, McCartney. She sets a 3. It was partially deflected by Ladd. Pulled by the Hillbillies. And here comes Kylie Ladd up the center of the floor for Ozark as we head with 5 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. Hannah Ladd back up top to Katie Schaefer. Right back to Ladd on the right wing. Ladd skips it left side, Kylie Ladd. Kylie to the baseline now, shoots it, partially deflected. Olivia Melton pulls the ball and scores it. Olivia Melton up to 7 points on the game now. Ozark up on Huntsville 30-8, 4:39 remains first half of play. Chandler Sohn up on the point to Shelby McCartney. Left side now, Emily Phillips. Up on the point, Sohn. Ball was tipped away. Sohn pulls it back for Huntsville. And a foul will be detected against Katie Schaefer for Ozark. That'll be Schaefer's first personal foul. There now 3 team fouls against the Lady Hillbillies. Cheyenne Selfridge now in the game for the Lady Eagles. She replaced Sierra Creek. Right wing Shelby McCartney now for the Eagles. Elbow Cheyenne walking it down low, trying to get Cheyenne Selfridge tipped away and taken away by Lexi McClellan for Ozark. Leads it back for Kylie Ladd. Ladd in the forecourt now for the Hillbillies. Right side of the floor now, Hannah Ladd. Right wing now, Katie Schaefer. Schaefer, left side for Kylie Ladd. Ladd to the baseline now. Brings it back up top. On to Lexi McClellan. Right wing Schaefer. Three shot is up and good. Katie Schaefer's first basket of the game is a three. Ozark leads Huntsville 33-8. There's 3:46 remaining first half of play. Ball comes right wing to Shelby McCartney from Huntsville. Elbow, Cheyenne Selfridge. Left side, Emily Phillips. Three shot is up by Phillips. No good. Ball tipped around. It's out of bounds off the Hillbillies last. It will remain Huntsville basketball. 3:36 remaining in the first half of play. Completely controlled by Ozark, 33-8. Here comes Brooklyn Reed back in the game now for the Hillbillies, replacing Lexi McClellan. It'll be Chandler on inbounding right baseline for Huntsville. Ball's in play. Cheyenne walking six. She shoots. No good. Ball's tipped around. Claimed by the Hillbillies, and Cheyenne Selfridge fouls the Hillbilly player from behind. Selfridge with her first personal foul for Huntsville. There are now 17 fouls against the Lady Eagles. That sends Ozark into the bonus. And Brooklyn Reed will be at the line with a 1-and-1 opportunity for Ozark. This is Reed's first free throw attempt of the ball game. Reed's first shot on the way. Good. She'll get the bonus. Here comes Delaney Tipton and Sierra Creek back in the game now for Weigels, replacing Selfridge and Walking Stick. Reed's bonus free throw attempt on the way. Got them both. First 2 points of the game for Brooklyn Reed. Ozark leads Huntsville now 35-8. There's 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. Emily Phillips with possession. Katie Schaefer extends the defense on the left free throw line. It's in Shelby McCartney. Right side of the floor now. Emily Phillips into Delaney Tipton. Ball's tipped away. Foul detected against Ozark. Olivia Melton is charged with her first personal foul. There are now 14 fouls against the Lady Hillbillies. Chandler's on the down right baseline for Huntsville. Ball's tipped away by the Hillbillies out of bounds, so will remain Huntsville basketball. Sonia again will end down at right baseline. Here comes Gentry Gosfinger into the game for the first time for Huntsville. Gosfinger will replace Shelby McCartney. Zone inbounding for the Eagles. Zone in play to Sierra Creek. She'll go to the free throw line. Olivia Melton is charged with her second personal foul for Ozark. There are now 5 team fouls against the Lady Hillbillies. And Sierra Creek at the line. 2 free throw attempts for the senior. First shot by Cece on the way, good. Creek's second shot on the way, got them both. Sierra Creek now 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. She has 4 points total. Ozark leads Huntsville 35-10. 3:12 remains here in the first half. Kylie Ladd with possession for the Hillbillies. Right side of the floor now, Hannah Ladd. Right sideline now, Katie Schaefer. Back now, Hannah Ladd. Over to Kylie Ladd. Kylie driving on across, leaves it back for Schaefer. Right, left wing, Brooklyn Reed. Reed, back now to Schaefer. Schaefer skipping it over now to Hannah Ladd. Back now, Schaefer. Towards the right corner now, Kylie Ladd with a 3 shot up, back iron and out. No good rebound from the Delaney Tipton. So Huntsville Tipton was fouled by Ladd. Kylie Ladd with the first personal foul for Ozark. That's now 16 fouls against the Lady Hillbillies. Here comes Lexi McClellan back in the game for Ozark. She's replacing Kylie Ladd. 2:39 remaining here in the first half. Little discrepancy, but it's just 16 fouls against Ozark. It'll be Huntsville inbounding the basketball. 2:38 remaining here first half. And here comes Emily Phillips, the senior pole, up in the center of the floor for the Eagles. Left free throw line extended down to Chandler Sohn. Sohn uses a screen from Sierra Creek. Sohn, right corner Gentry Gosfinger. Gosfinger bringing it back up now. Now inside the arc. Elbow Sierra Creek, down low Delaney Tipton. She shoots it and scores it. Delaney Tipton, the first basket of the game. She has 2 points. Ozark leads Huntsville 35-12. 2:09 remains first half of play. Hannah Ladd with possession in the full court. Right wing now to Brooklyn Reed. Reed back up top now to Ladd. Ladd, ball tipped away. Ends up back to Katie Schaefer for the Hillbillies. On the Ladd now for Ozark. Ladd looking to drive. Left wing, three-pointer, Lexi McClellan. Long, no good rebound pulled by Emily Phillips for Huntsville. 1:44 remaining here in the first half. Ball comes right, free throw line extended now to Gentry Gosping. To Delaney Tipton at the elbow. Ball tipped away. It's on the deck. A held ball is forced. Alternate possession will keep the ball with the Lady Eagles with 90 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here comes Celia Heffington and Kylie Ladd back in the game for the Hillbillies. With Hannah Ladd and Olivia Milton coming out. Ball's inbounded to Emily Phillips for the Eagles. Right free throw line extended now, Gentry Gospinger. Elbow now, Sierra Creek. Hanging it back now, Gospinger. West side, Emily Phillips into Delaney Tipton. Tipton dropping it back to Gospinger. Gospinger, left side of the floor now, Sohn. She shoots a three. And it's out of bounds, was not touched. It'll be Ozark basketball with 70 seconds remaining here in the first half of play here in the 4A North Regional Semifinals in Pottsville. 35-12 lead for Ozark over Huntsville. Here's Kylie Ladd in the forecourt for the Hillbillies. Ladd keeping it right by the timeline. Hillbillies being patient with the basketball. Ladd still with it. Right side of the floor now, Katie Schaefer right back to Ladd. 40 seconds still here in the first half. Ladd crosses it back over now to Schaefer. Katie Schaefer. As we had 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. To Lexi McClellan, right back to Schaefer. Right left sideline now, back to Ladd. On to Schaefer, center circle, 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. McClellan, Schaefer. Left sideline now, Ladd. Center circle now, Schaefer, as we had 10 seconds remaining in the half. McClellan, Ladd. Ladd still with possession. Ladd pulls up, shoots it. Rims out, no good. Ball is tipped out, and that's the end of the first half of play. Here from George Jones Gymnasium in Pottsville. This is the semifinal round of the 2015 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament. First half completely controlled by the Ozark Lady Hillbillies. They lead Huntsville 35-12. Back with the second half of play in just a second. This is Lady Basketball on Madison County Cable. Scott Thomas back with Charles Cookie Comer on Madison County Cable. We're about ready to start the second half of play from George Jones Gymnasium in Pottsville. This is the semifinals of the 2015 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament. A game controlled by the Ozark Lady Hillbillies. They lead the Huntsville Eagles 35-12 as we head to the second half of play. It'll be Hillbilly ball. Ball is inbounded to Kylie Ladd. Ladd, right side of the floor, Katie Schaefer. Back between the circles now, Brooklyn Reed, right back to Schaefer. On it goes now, Ladd. Back now, Schaefer, right side of the floor. Reed with it now. On to Schaefer. Schaefer rips it back across now, Ladd. Schaefer now, right side by Mountain Mills. That bench tries to get inside, tipped away and taken away by the Lady Tipton for Huntsville. Here's Emily Phillips. Phillips around the screen from Sierra Creek. Left of the point now, Delaney Tipton into Creek. Creek to the 10, shoots it and scores it. Sierra Creek has 6 points on the game now. Ozark leads Huntsville 35-14, 7:09 remains third quarter. Brooklyn Reed, right side of the floor now for Ozark. Right free throw line extending now, Kylie Ladd. Ladd leaves it back up top to Katie Schaefer. Schaefer, right wing, three-pointer up by Ladd, good. Kylie Ladd, her first three of the ball game. She's up to 17 points total. Ozark leads Huntsville 38-14, 6:43 remains third quarter. Sierra Creek into Delaney Tipton. Tipton to the 10, scores it. Delaney Tipton, the sophomore, is up to 4 points on the game now. Ozark leads Huntsville 38-16, 6.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Olivia Milton with the possession. She shoots it and scores it. Olivia Milton with the floater. She's up to 9 points on the game now. Ozark leads Huntsville 40-16, 6:17 remains here in the third quarter. Ball tipped away, taken away by Kylie Ladd, and a foul charge to Sierra Creek for Huntsville. CC charged with her first personal foul. It's the first team foul of the half against the Lady Eagles. And here comes Kylie Ladd. Into the forecourt now for the Hillbillies. Left free throw line extended now. Brooklyn Reed between the circles now. Katie Schaefer. Schaefer right side of the floor now back to Ladd. Between the rings now Reed. Towards the right wing now Ladd. On to Schaefer. Schaefer back to Ladd. Three shot is up. Good again. Kylie Ladd, her second three of the ball game. 20 points on the game now for Ladd. 43-16 lead for Ozark over Huntsville. 5:40 remains third quarter. Set shot three. Shelby McCartney got it. McCartney with her third three of the ball game. She's up to 9 points total. Ozark leads Huntsville 43-19. 5:27 remains third quarter. Brooklyn Reed back to center circle now. Katie Schaefer on to Olivia Melton on the point. Left side of the floor now. Schaefer towards the left corner now. Reed up top to Kylie Ladd. Free throw wide, Melton. Melton stops and pops from 14. No good. Rebound pulled by Sierra Creek for Huntsville. Here comes Emily Phillips. Yep, the center of the floor. Phillips brings it left side. Crosses it to Delaney Tipton. Tipton still with it. She was fouled. Number 10, Kylie Ladd, charged with her second personal foul for Ozark. It's the first team foul of the half against the Lady Hillbillies. And here's Shelby McCartney right of the point now to Miranda Campbell. On to Sarah Creek. Right side of the floor, Emily Phillips. Left free throw line extended, pardon me. Shelby McCartney to Delaney Tipton. Tried to get in the CCCC was fouled by Sonia Heffington. Heffington charged with her third personal foul for Ozark. It's the second team foul against the Lady Hillbillies. Here comes Hannah Ladd back in for Ozark, replacing Heffington. Miranda Campbell will inbound at left baseline for the Lady Eagles. In play to Sierra Creek, right back left corner, Campbell. Three shot is up and good. Miranda Campbell's first basket of the ball game is a three. Ozark leads Huntsville 43-22. 4:21 remains third quarter. Free throw line now, Hannah Ladd. Out to Katie Schaefer. Schaefer loads for a three. Short of the mark, no good. It'll be Huntsville basketball. 4:13 remaining here in the third quarter. Timeout on the floor taken by Brett Nagel for Ozark. Lady Hillbillies with a 30-second timeout will keep it here. 4:13 remains in the third quarter with Ozark leading Huntsville 43-22 here in the 2015 regional semifinals in Pottsville. Quick scoring summary. First for the Lady Hillbillies. Katie Schaefer has 3. Celia Heffington with 2. Kylie Ladd with 20. Brooklyn Reed with 2. Olivia Melton with 9. Hannah Ladd with 7. For Huntsville, Miranda Campbell has 3. Shelby McCartney has 9. Sierra Creek has 6. The Lady Tipton with 4. Prairie Grove gets the winner of this game in the regional championship tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Loser will play in the third place game at high noon tomorrow here in Pottsville against the host Lady Apaches. Here's Emily Phelps, the senior, point on into the forecourt, brings it right side of the floor to Sierra Creek, and a foul inside against Katie Schaefer for Ozark. Schaefer with her second personal foul, third team foul against the Hillbillies. Lexi McClellan is back in the game now for Ozark. Ball's in play to Shelby McCartney. Back center circle now Emily Phillips. Phillips works it right side of the floor. Up on the point to Sierra Creek. Right side now McCartney loading for a 3 and hits it. Shelby McCartney with her 4th 3 in the ball game. She's up to 12 points total. Ozark leads Huntsville 43-25. 3:45 remains here in the third. Ball comes right wing now, Brooklyn Reed. Reed skips it up top now to Hannah Ladd. Ball is tipped away out of bounds by Shelby McCartney. It will remain Ozark basketball. Brooklyn Reed will inbound for the Hillbillies. play. It comes to Kylie Ladd. Left side for Lexi McClellan. Between the circles now, Brooklyn Reed. Reed, right side now, Ladd. Ladd looking to drive, dropping it back now, McClellan. Right side now, Hannah Ladd. Hannah still with it, back up top, McClellan. McClellan tried to zip it into Reed, taken away by Shelby McCartney for Huntsville. Here's Emily Phillips. Phillips brings it left side of the floor. Crosses it to Delaney Tipton in Sierra Creek. Creek strong to the 10, yes! Sierra Creek up to 8 points on the game now, 43-27. There's the lead for Ozark over Huntsville, 2:53 remains third quarter. Kylie Ladd with possession for the Hillbillies. Left side of the floor now, Lexi McClellan, back now Brooklyn Reed. Free throw line, Hannah Ladd, right side, Kylie Ladd. Pulls up shoot from 16 and hits. Kylie Ladd with 22 points on the game now. Ozark up on Huntsville, 45-27, 2.5 minutes remains third quarter. And then an illegal screen called on Huntsville. Delaney Tipton is charged with her second personal foul for Huntsville, second team foul now against the Lady Eagles. Kylie Ladd works it in the forecourt for Ozark, 2:21 remaining third quarter. Ozark leads Huntsville by 18 here in the regional semifinals, 45-27. Ladd keeping it out on the perimeter for Ozark. Right free throw line extended now, Brooklyn Reed. Between the circles now, Lexi McClellan, Hannah Ladd up the free throw line. Right back up top, it goes to McClellan. Right side over the floor now, Reed. Brooklyn Reed looks back now to Hannah Ladd. Ladd folding back to Kylie Ladd, left side of the floor. Ladd whips it into Brooklyn Reed for the basket. Reed up to 4 points on the game now off the assist from Ladd. 47-27 lead for Ozark over Huntsville. 1:40 remains third quarter. Emily Phillips tosses it to Delaney Tipton. Left of the point now, Miranda Campbell brings it back right side, Shelby McCartney. McCartney still with it into Delaney Tipton. Tipton to the 10, she'll go to the line. Olivia Melton charged with her third personal foul for Ozark. 14th foul now against the Lady Hillbillies. And Delaney Tipton at the line with her first 2 free throw attempts of the game for Huntsville. Tipton's first shot on the way. Rattles out, no good. Here comes Katie Schaefer back in the game for the Lady Hillbillies, replacing Brooklyn Reed. Tipton second free throw attempt on the way, got that one. Delaney Tipton 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. The sophomores up to 5 points total. Ozark leads Huntsville 47-28, 1:23 remains here in the third quarter. Katie Schaefer between the circles now for Ozark. Left side of the floor now, Hannah Ladd. Between the circles now to Kylie Ladd. Ladd will back it out a little bit. Free throw line, Hannah Ladd, Katie Schaefer. Ball tipped away by Delaney Tipton out of bounds. It will remain Ozark basketball on the forecourt. Ball's in play now to Kylie Ladd. Brings it towards the left corner, Lexi McClellan. McClellan back up top to Ladd. 1 minute remaining here in the third, and just as she's done all night long for the Hillbillies. Last third three-pointer of the ball game. 25 points now for Ladd. 50-28 lead for Ozark over Huntsville. 44 seconds remaining here in the third. Ball comes right, free throw line, extends, Shelby McCartney, elbow, Delaney Tipton, down low to Sierra Creek to the hole, yes sir. CC into double figures now with 10 off the assist from Tipton. 50-30 lead for Ozark over Huntsville. 28 seconds remaining here in the third. Kylie Ladd with possession, Emily Phillips extending the defense on her. Ladd bouncing on to Hannah Ladd at the point. Back close to the timeline now, Kylie Ladd, 15 seconds now. To Hannah Ladd, tipped away, taken away by Sierra Creek for Huntsville. Creek will save it out 10 seconds. Creek crosses it to Shelby McCartney for a deep set shot 3. Yes! Shelby McCartney's 5th 3 of the ball game. She's up to 15 points total. And here's Kylie Ladd shooting at the buzzer, and that's the end of the third quarter. From George Jones Gymnasium in Pottsville, this is the semifinals of the 2015 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament. It's the Ozark Lady Hillbillies up on the Huntsville Eagles 50-33. We're back at the fourth quarter, playing just a second. This is Lego basketball on Madison County Cable. Fourth quarter starting here at George Jones Gymnasium here in Huntsville, semifinals of the 2015 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament. The Ozark Lady Hillbillies up on the Huntsville Eagles, 50-33. Sierra Creek with possession for Huntsville. Right side for Miranda Campbell. Campbell brings it back right side now. Emily Phillips on to Shelby McCartney. McCartney brings it towards the sideline to the baseline now. And it's out of bounds off McCartney. The Ozark basketball with 7:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Ball inbounded to Kylie Ladd for the Hillbillies. Left free throw line is in now. Lexi McClellan for Ozark. Back between the circles now. Brooklyn Reed. Back towards the left corner, McClellan. In this, trying to get it Sully Henderson. It's on the deck. It's out of bounds off the Eagles flash. It will remain Ozark basketball. 7:18 remaining in the fourth. And Brooklyn Reed will trigger the inbound for the Hillbillies left baseline. In play, it goes to Kylie Ladd with a deep three. Rattled out, no good. Rebound tipped around and eventually played by Shelby McCartney for Huntsville. Here is Emily Phillips for her Eagles. Phillips brings it right side of the floor. Left from point, Delaney Tipton. Ball's tipped. It's up with Sierra Creek. Creek to the 10 for the end one. Celia Heffington is charged with her fourth personal foul for Ozark. There are now 5 team fouls against the Lady Hillbillies. And CC a chance at an old-fashioned three for the Eagles. CC's free throw attempt is good. Sierra Creek now 3 out of 5 for the free throw line. The senior post is up to 13 points total. Ozark leads Huntsville 50-36, 6:54 remains here in the fourth quarter. Kylie Ladd with possession, elbow now. Hannah Ladd back up top, Brooklyn Reed towards the left corner now. Lexi McClellan. Back now to Reed, reverses the ball to Kylie Ladd. Ladd. McClellan right back to Ladd to Reed, now left side of the floor. Basically, it's getting a keep away now for the Hillbillies with 6.5 minutes remaining in the fourth. Brooklyn Reed left side of the floor, right back to Kylie Ladd. Back now, Lexi McClellan. McClellan. Back now, Ladd. Ladd still with it. Left corner now, Reed. Back up top, McClellan. Left corner now, Ladd. Ladd to the baseline. Comes out from underneath and scores it. Kylie Ladd with 27 points on the game now. 52-36 lead for Ozark over Huntsville as we had 6 minutes remaining in the fourth. Delaney Tipton. A hold inside against Ozark. And Celia Heffington has just fouled out of the game. That's her 5th personal, 16 fouls now against the Lady Hillbillies. Heffington finishes the game with 2 points. She's replaced by Olivia Melton. All the inbound by Miranda Campbell. Ball tipped away. Campbell wins it back with it for the Eagles. On to Shelby McCartney. McCartney shoots from 15. Rimmed out, no good. Rebound pulled in by Kylie Ladd for Ozark. Ladd up the center of the floor for the Hillbillies. Ladd towards the left corner now. Lexi McClellan. Got that Brooklyn Reed. Back down to Hannah Ladd. Hannah looking right back left wing now. Reed. Back center circle now. Kylie Ladd. 5:33 remaining in the fourth. 16-point lead for Ozark over Huntsville, 52-36. Brooklyn Reed crosses it now. Lexi McClellan. Back now to Kylie Ladd. Ladd left wing now. Brooklyn Reed. Kylie Ladd over to Hannah Ladd. Hannah shoots a three-pointer off the mark. No good. Rebound pulled by Delaney Tipton for Huntsville. Emily Phillips up court to Miranda Campbell. Campbell into Sierra Creek. Tipped away from behind. Guess who? The same person that's been all over the floor, over the whole floor all night. Kylie Ladd. Timeout taken by Brett Nagel for the Hillbillies. 30-second timeout. Ozark will keep it here. 5:04 remains fourth quarter. With the Ozark leading Huntsville 52-36. Here's the quick scoring summary. First for the Hillbillies. Katie Schaefer has 3. Celia Heffington with 2. Kylie Ladd has 27. Brooklyn Reed has 4. Olivia Melton has 9. Hannah Ladd with 7. For Huntsville, Miranda Campbell has 3. Shelby McCartney with 15. Sierra Creek has 13. Delaney Tipton with 5. The ball will be inbounded by Miranda Campbell for Huntsville, right baseline. 5:04 remaining here, fourth quarter. Campbell in play to Sierra Creek, right back to Campbell, right corner with a 3 shot up and good. Miranda Campbell, her second 3 of the ball game. She's up to 6 points total. Ozark up on Huntsville, 52-39. Stranger things have happened, folks. 4:51 remains in the fourth. Kylie Ladd with possession now for Ozark. Ladd looks to drive in all the way. She'll go to the free throw line. Miranda Campbell charged with her third personal foul for Huntsville. 3 team fouls now against the Lady Eagles. And that sends Kylie Ladd to the free throw line. 2 free throw attempts for Ozark. Ladd's first shot rattles home. Ladd's second free throw attempt on the way gone to most. Kylie Ladd now 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. She's up to 29 points now. 54-39 lead for Ozark over Huntsville. 4:37 remains fourth quarter. Ball goes into Delaney Tipton. Tipton wheel, shoots off the glass, no good. Rebound Katie Schaefer for the Hillbillies. And Kylie Ladd works the ball slowly up the middle of the floor for Ozark. Ladd still with it. Ladd brings it back out now to Lexi McClellan. McClellan is fouled. Delaney Tipton is charged with her third personal foul for Huntsville. 14 fouls now against the Lady Eagles. Brooklyn reel inbound at right baseline for Ozark. 3 in play. 2. Kylie Ladd again. Shot no good. Rebound pulled by Miranda Campbell for Huntsville. Emily Phillips in the full court. 4:05 remains fourth quarter. 15-point lead for the Hillbillies over Huntsville. 54-39. Ball goes into Delaney Tipton midpost. She will, shoots it, no good. Rebound ends up back with Ladd now for Ozark. And Kylie Ladd, the senior guard, working the ball forward now for Ozark. Left sideline now, Lexi McClellan. Brings it back left side now, Katie Schaefer. Bring it to the right side of the floor. Right sideline, McClellan. Lexi McClellan up on the point to Schaefer. Katie Schaefer. Left sideline, back now Kylie Ladd. Ladd still with it. Ladd dropping it up Brooklyn Reed. Left corner 3. Hits it. Brooklyn Reed with her first 3 of the ball game. She's up to 7 points total. Ozark leads Huntsville 57-39. 3:04 remains fourth quarter. Delaney Tipton gets in Sierra Creek. She shoots it and she'll go to the free throw line. Brooklyn Reed is charged with her first personal foul for Ozark. 17 fouls now against the Lady Hillbillies. And Sierra Creek back to the line. 2 free throw attempts for Huntsville. Cece's first shot on the way back, iron and out, no good. Here comes Chandler Sohn back in the game now for Huntsville, replacing Delaney Tipton. Creek's second free throw attempt, back iron and out, no good. Rebound pulled by Schaefer for Ozark. 2:55 remains here in the fourth quarter here at the 4 North Regional in Pottsville. 57-39 lead for Lady Hillbillies over Huntsville. Here's Katie Schaefer, right sideline now. Kylie Ladd. Ladd still with it. Ladd from paint brings it back up on the point. Now back inside. Ladd all the way in. Gets it. It's been the Kylie Ladd show all evening long for Ozark. Make it 31 points for Ladd. 59-39 lead now for Ozark over Huntsville. 2:21 remains fourth quarter. Sylvia McCartney into Sierra Creek. Creek saves it. Right wing Miranda Campbell with a 3 shot up and good. Miranda Campbell's third 3 of the ball game. She's up to 9 points total. Ozark leads Huntsville 59-42. 2:06 remains fourth quarter. Kylie Ladd in the forecourt. Ladd still with it. Ball tipped away. It's on the deck. It's a hell ball forced. Alternate possession will keep the ball with Ozark. Here comes Hannah Ladd back in the game for the Hillbillies. Ladd replacing Lexi McClellan. Brooklyn reel inbounded for the Hillbillies, right baseline. Left corner now, Hannah Ladd. Ladd will bring it back up top. Ladd still with it. Into the paint. Left corner now, Reed. Brooklyn Reed. Back now, Hannah Ladd tipped away, and she bounced it down the sideline. It'll be Huntsville basketball, 1:44 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Ozark up on Huntsville, 59-42. Here's Emily Phillips, senior, point up in the center of the floor for the Eagles. Bring it to the left side of the floor. Right of the point now, Shelby McCartney. Left side, Chandler Stone. Stone with the ball fake. She travels with the basketball. The Ozark possession, 1:34 remains in the fourth. Ball being inbounded. Katie Schaefer in play to Hannah Ladd. Ladd working it up against Chandler Stone on into the forecourt now. Ladd. Dragged her pivot foot and traveled. It'll be Huntsville basketball, 1:23 remaining in the fourth. Ozark on their way to a chance at the 4A North Regional Championship tomorrow at 6 o'clock. They'll take on Prairie Grove. Huntsville on their way to the third place game. High noon tomorrow against Pottsville. Three-pointer up by Chandler Stone. First basket of the game for the senior Stone is a three. 59-45 lead for Ozark in the foul against Emily Phillips for Huntsville. Phillips with her third personal foul. 5 team fouls now against the Lady Eagles. Ball being bounded by Brooklyn Reed here on the near side for Ozark. In play, Hannah Ladd. Ladd working it up against Chandler Stone. Ladd in the forecourt now. By the timeline, 1 minute remaining in the fourth. Ladd still with it. Ladd all the way in. Spin does not go. Rebound Stone for Huntsville. Up court to Shelby McCartney. Throws the ball away to guess who? Kylie Ladd. Ladd on into the forecourt. Ladd still with it. All the way in, high off the glass. Gets it. Kylie Ladd, 33 points on the night now. 61-45 lead now. Basket inside by Sierra Creek. Creek up to 15 points on the game now. 61-47 lead for Ozark over Huntsville. 22 seconds. Ball comes left side, Brooklyn Reed. Reed crosses it to Katie Schaefer. Schaefer backs it out to the timeline. 10 seconds remain now. Schaefer keeps it right by the timeline. 5 seconds now. Schaefer will just dribble the clock out, and we're done. The Ozark Lady Hillbillies win this 4A North Regional semifinal game here in Pottsville, 61-47 over Huntsville. The Lady Eagles are now 24-7 on the season. Huntsville will play in the third place game tomorrow at high noon right here in Pottsville against the host Pottsville Lady Apaches. Ozark will play for the regional championship at 6 o'clock tomorrow night here in Pottsville against Prairie Grove. So for Charles Cookie Coger, this is Scott Thomas. Wishing you a good evening from George Jones Gymnasium in Pottsville. Your final score once again, it was the Ozark Lady Hillbillies 61 and the Huntsville Lady Eagles 47 here at the 4A North Regional in Pottsville, and we wish you a good evening from Polk County. This has been Madison County Cable's coverage of Huntsville Lady Eagle basketball.